We got something new in the mail today, Floppycatters. This comes from Smalls, which is a company that makes cat food. Smart marketing on their part. Your cat will love this box. Show us at Smalls for cats. Dissolve insulation. Oh, okay, so you can recycle it. So this is fresh food that is made. This looks like a container. Smalls, ooh. This is a silicone lid with a plastic container. Chicken broth. I don't know what this is. Somebody's come to investigate. Oh, and that's a little toy. I'm a little worried this is packed in dry ice because I can feel how cold it is and I don't want to burn myself. Okay, this was maybe dry ice. This is what we ordered. Smooth cow, so beef liver, green beans, beef heart, peas, spinach, small supplement blend. So it's all frozen. Ground cow, other smooth bird, chicken, turkey, green beans, peas, kale. So there's a couple of the other ground birds, more ground cow, pulled other bird. This is ground turkey, or turkey solid muscle. Turkey heart, turkey liver, green beans, peas, kale, turkey gravy, nutritional yeast, flaxseed, and a supplement blend, and then more ground cow. And these are still frozen. We're gonna try these out on Charlie and Trig and let you know how it goes. Charlie heard us investigating the box, so he came downstairs, so I'll let him smell real fast. What do you think, Woo? What's this one? Whoa. That's yummy. That's yummy. You want to smell that one? Is it yummy? I'm gonna try Smalls on my cats tomorrow, so I'm pulling it from the freezer tonight, putting it in the fridge. This is my extra fridge in the basement, so it's basically got all drinks. And it says that you want to thaw it for 24 hours before serving. Nice little ad for Coke and Gatorade, Dr. Pepper. This container is where you can store this once it's defrosted. I'm guessing that you probably take it out of this packaging and store it is what they're wanting you to do, but I'm gonna keep it in the packaging and just like scoop it out with a spoon. I have thawed it in the fridge for 24 hours and I turned it earlier, fortunately, when I pulled it out of the freezer and like a bunch of liquid came out. So just from the defrost process, but let's look at what it looks like. It says peel from this corner. I wasn't able to pull this back because it says, you know, to peel from there. So I had to use some scissors, but this is what it looks like. This is the turkey. Pulled other bird. And then I dished it out for the kitties. I don't know where Charlie is, but we're gonna offer one to Chiggy. He thinks. What do you think? Is that something new? Normally I would add water to food just for the kidney processes. So it's a no-go at first, but this wouldn't make me give up. I will leave it out and see what happens. What was I gonna say was that I usually would add water to any food that I offer them, but since this is a new food, I want all the like smells and flavors to come out and not be diluted with water at all. So on this first go around, we're gonna do that. You know, when you're transitioning to a new food, this is not how you do it. You take some of their old food, mix some of the new food in. At minimum, you wanna do 75% old food, 25% new food the first week. And then the second week, if they're still eating, then you do 50-50. And then the following week, if they're eating still well, then you go 75% new, 25% old. And then if, again, they're still eating, then you go to 100. If they aren't eating, then you go back one step. But I wanted to know the palatability of this with my cats because my cats have been exposed to so many different cans and foods and stuff that sometimes I'll just go for things right off the bat. And here's Charlie. I don't usually feed him right here. Where's that one? Oh, Frank. That one's okay. Getting up and interested is a good sign for Charlie. But what's that one? Can I eat that once? Okay, this makes me hopeful that he will eat it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it in the bathroom, which is where I put food at night for them to eat. And I'll just see if any of it is eaten later. He's been acting a little funky today, but the fact that he smelled it was a good sign and got up for it to see what it was about. Another thing I was thinking, I could probably add some sardine water to it. I get canned sardines and water, and I could add some of that in there too to make it more flavorful for them. Well, I have some exciting news. It's gone. It's probably Charlie. See all the stuff on the side there? Charlie usually, pulls food out of the bowl and eats it next to the bowl, which is usually a sign of whisker fatigue. But anyway, these bowls are my favorite, and that's what we use. But that's why I have the towel down. What I did is I left this for like an hour because I went outside and did some yard work. And that's when I came back in. I came back in to come upstairs and take a shower and was like, oh my gosh, it's gone. And I was thinking in the shower, what can I explain, like why this happens, or, why they didn't eat it from the start? And I don't really know the answer to that, other than it's very rare that I give my cats food and sit there and watch them eat it. So the energy that I have giving new food has to be kind of the same. So the fact that I just put it in here and left it, then it seemed like he was more inclined to eat it. And also I've realized through all of Charlie's sicknesses and chemuses that if you put a bowl in a new place, like this place right here is kind of an unusual place where we don't usually eat, or I put food out at night, then they're more inclined to be like, hey, what's she doing? Why is she putting that in there in the middle of the day? I might oblige. All right, guys, that wraps up our unboxing video for Smalls food. I wanted to mention that all these other ones that we got, we aren't gonna be able to try for a little while. The ground beef, so they have ground cow, smooth cow. I think it's just the consistency is the difference between smooth cow and ground cow. I'm gonna have to wait on, as you guys know, we're working with Pam of Perfectly Holistic to get Charlie's leaky gut under control, and she has put a limit. We can't have beef for 3 weeks right now, and we can't have chicken for 4 months. So these have turkey and chicken liver, turkey and chicken liver, turkey and chicken liver. I might ask her about these though, because the chicken liver might not qualify as avoiding chicken, but obviously I have to avoid the chicken broth for cats for the 4 months. I'll include a link in the about section below to where you can buy Smalls online. It is one step up from canned food in my opinion, and just one step down from raw. So my goal is to get to raw, and if this is the bridge to get us there, awesome. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, and we'll see you next time.